Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining for another round of Scrap Backwards for October. I can't believe we're in October. Where has 2022 gone? It's crazy. It's been quite a rubbish year actually. So I'm looking forward to saying goodbye to 2022. It's just like, whoa, where has the year gone? But we are in October and we're scrapping backwards for one more time. And I'm so happy to say that this is our 12th month. That is right, we have been doing this for 12 months, or otherwise known as a year. um, so, Kathy and myself will be doing a kit reveal and a layout today. I am not doing a kit reveal, but Kathy will be. I am continuing on with my kit from September because if you remember how big this paper pile was, look how much I've got left. There isn't much at all. So I am absolutely determined to use as much of this kit as possible. So we are continuing on with it for October. And this is where we're at with our sticker sheets. So we're not doing too bad at all. I don't know how many of them we'll use today, but we'll certainly use some of this stuff from our kit. Now, I'm not going to go through that with you again because I did that at the beginning of September. If you'd like to take a look at that, if you're new around here, just search Scrap Backwards on my channel and it will come up. First video of September, and it is labelled as Kit Reveal, and I'll try to remember to put a link for it in the description box down below. Today is also day 3 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm so happy to be playing a part with this series. Today's sketch is this one, and it's by Sandra Lee. So thank you for today's inspiration, Sandra, and thank you to Christy for all of your organising with this series. This is a really different sketch. It really puzzled me for a minute, but then I broke it down and I actually love it. So we've got 2 photos. We've got a cut file here and here. These look like floral cut files. We've got 2 strips of paper, and then we've got 3 squares of paper and a bit of paper down here with our title. I've stuck pretty close to this sketch. I have done some prep because I'm trying to get ahead, so I don't think you wanted to see me back some cut files. I seem to be on a bit of a cut file mission at the minute as well, now that I've refound them, shall we say. So these cut files are from Cut to You, and it's the same cut file, I've just cut it twice. And what I've done is I've flipped it. So this is the true cut file, I think. And then, yeah, this is the true one. And then in Cricut Design Space, I just flipped it to get one on the other side. You'll notice that this one is smaller because on the sketch, one photo is smaller than the other. If you're looking for expert cut file backing, you're not going to find it here, guys. This is very rough and ready, but it is what it is, and I'm rolling with it. I have been lazy and cut the whole thing, back the whole thing in the same. So it's just one piece of pattern paper, and it's Vicky Booting paper. And this is K & Co. And you'll notice that some of this writing is upside down. It doesn't matter because these two will be photos, and I will be doing them a bit funkily this time around. This isn't the photo that I'm using, but just to show you what I mean, I'll sort of be placing them on top like this, rather than backing it as you should, or not should, but as is suggested. Because of course we are continuing on. We are not scrapping with photos, because this is Scrap Backwards, where we start with an embellishment and work our way back to the photo. So all of my layouts from September will roll over, and at the end of October we should have a good wedge of layouts to stick some photos to and document some of those memories. So this is all about the creative process. So for me, these are the 2 floral clusters and these are the 2 photos. And I've kind of flipped the sketch. So here is the sketch. If we flip it this way, we've got our pattern paper here, strip there. So we've got this floral cluster and we've moved this one. That's not how it's going to be. I am doing it this way. I've just taken inspiration from it, and all of the elements are there. They're just going to be in a different order. Okay. So these are all papers that you can find in my Scrap Backwards kit. I've added some washi this week. This is Simple Stories, Vicky Booting and Shamel. So for this week, we're going to start with this paper. This is like the notebook ledger from Hip Kit. It's this gorgeous paper on the back, but I am going to dive in and use the ledger notebook because that is my jam. Then we've got these 2 strips of paper. This one is thicker, but it won't be when we stick it on. I've changed my mind. Cocoa Vanilla Studio and Heidi Swap. And then we've got 3 Echo Park papers. This one is actually the same. I've just used one of each side. And another Echo Park paper, actually. So they're the papers that we're using. And they're the cut files. I love the mix of all of that. We've got the oranges and we've got the blues with a bit of green and a wood grain. Okay, so we're going to start with these 2 pieces and let's get scrappy. So yeah, apologies for not doing the whole process with you, but I'm conscious that my videos are quite long. And I know some people like that, but I also know some people don't like that. But equally, I am trying to get through quite a lot of videos at the minute, so I do need to save a bit of time here and there. So today I decided I would back the cut files off camera and just cut some paper. Especially, you know what I'm like, guys. I faff with pattern paper choices so much, and when I've got all these patterns, I just need a bit of time. Okay, I really am on a cut file mojo at the minute. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And these are just absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna have ours like this. So nice. I was working hard a few days ago, packing orders, making flair, and whilst I was doing that, I've got my Cricut just here now. It's on my desk, set up permanently. So I just had it going throughout the day, cutting a load of cut files from Cut to You, Confessions of a Paper Addict, Paige Evans, and a few shops on Etsy. So I can't wait to share some of those with you. Do you guys scrap with a cut file? Or is that not your thing? It's not for everybody, for sure. So, this collection is Away We Go. But you don't really need to know that. Excuse me, I can't stop coughing today. So we're having that one there. This collection is New Day. We're going to have that one there. And this collection is New Day as well, actually. I don't really know how I remember all this stuff because my memory and brain fog is shocking. But ask me where a pattern paper comes from or an embellishment and I'll tell you. It's crazy, really. Okay, and then I don't really want that straight. So let's have that there. Then our wood grain is our first piece that's going to be coming down across the page. And that's going to go right about there. So you've only got glimpses of these papers, which is what I really like. With this paper, I could have used that. So we've got Kindness, Living Our Best Life. This is from Artwalk, which is an absolutely stunning collection from the lovely Heidi Swap. Okay. Then that one's going to go there. So you can just see how well these patterns really do mix together. Now I've just decided, annoyingly, that I want this to actually not be where it is. So I'm just going to pick that up and we're just going to tear that, just to make it easier to get it back in. And then let's have this like that. I want to be able to see that there's 3 distinct squares there, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to fold that back to stick a bit of that there. So is anybody else playing along with 30 Days of Sketches? They are all posted in the Facebook group and you can get creative as soon as you like. It's such a fun series and it's so much work. It's quite admirable of Christy. She does it 3 times a year. This is my, I think, 3rd series. 3rd time doing it. And I just love it because it's what kick-started me into YouTube. And I know I keep harping on about that. but it's true. It feels right to be doing it. And it's one of the only series that motivates me to do daily videos, because it is hard work, guys. Everybody who does YouTube will tell you it is hard work. But for me, doing these videos for you guys, it's not even that, it's for me as well. It forces me, it's weird. I still find it quite nerve-wracking, especially lives. I get very nervous because I am a very shy person. But videos and lives really relaxes me, and it also forces me to sit still and actually scrap and not think, oh, I need to do that order, or I need to make that flair, or the dogs need to go out, or we need to make dinner, or whatever it may be, where I stop, start. When I'm doing a video, I'm here, I'm talking, and that's the focus. So for me, it's actually my me time, which is pretty amazing actually. So we're going to put this pattern paper down there. I'm not 100% sure about it, but we will do it because we will. Okay, so I'm just going to lift that one up. We're going to pop this in there. Try and get it reasonably straight. And that is our background done, which is pretty close to the original, I have to say, for me at least. Just going to stick that down properly there. And I love the combination of all of these patterns, so pretty. Just need to try and stick this down. There we go. So we've got the green leaves, we've got some clouds, some compasses, polka dots and waves and wood grain and plaid. It's like pattern overload, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I would never have thought of this sort of layout. And whilst I might not always use these three up here, I think this part would really become like a go-to design. You could do it that way and have your photo here. You could have a photo here. You could have some photos here. You could have 3 photos here, or a photo here, or a photo here and 3 up here. So many possibilities with this layout design. I love it. I'm loving it. Okay, so my thoughts were something along the lines of this. Now bear in mind this is orange for now, but we will be adding photos to it at a later date. I know I want to overlap them. It's just a case of, do I want them to be next to each other? Like this, like this, like this. So if we were following the sketch perfectly, which, come on guys, this is pretty perfect for me. The florals would be like there. Our photos would be in the middle. I kind of like the idea of veering them down here. I don't know why. So I'm thinking maybe having it here and then our title here. So let's do that. So I'm just going to add adhesive around and about. Same on this one. So you can see it's just a complete piece. Some people are very dedicated and would sit there and back each piece, and I do that for some cut files, and there will be some coming up where I do that, but not for this one. I'm sorry, but no. Okay, so let's pop this one here, and then this one can go, needs to come over a little bit. Fortunately, the tape that I use is quite flexible in terms of being moved. Okay, I want this one to go there. So let's start with that. And then this one can go here. So that is where our photos are placed. So they're going to go here and here, and I can still tuck a photo in there, hence why I've not stuck it down fully. I will, however, stick that corner down, because the corners do my head in. Okay. Whilst I am just chatting away as well, if you like scrapping and cropping and you're based in the Northwest or in the UK and like a drive, there is a crop happening on Saturday the 29th of October and Saturday the 3rd of December in Hertford in Cheshire. Gorgeous countryside, gorgeous hall. You can find all the details at theflairhut.com. Just go to the shop, tickets are there. And it's a really fun day. We had one in June and I've been asked to do them regularly. So this is the start. We have 2 for 2022 and there will be 10, 11, maybe 12 for next year, which is exciting. Okay, now let's dig into our embellishments. Let's get to the fun stuff. So we're going to start with the sticker sheets, because that is what our focus is. And we've got one more banner sticker to use, which I'm really pleased about because I don't usually use these. So I did think we could come in straight away and use it up here. And we could do... Now I don't know. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Okay, so now I want to find something for here because I don't like all of that open space. But in the meantime, I am going to slide this into here as well. Look at that, guys. We've just got some scattering pieces. And then that sticker sheet's done. How amazing is that? Oh, it's the small things that I just love. Okay, so I'm wondering what we could put up here. And I'm thinking it could be a sticker. Well, it will be a sticker. I mean, it could be a label. So we could put something like... no. I think it's just going to be trial and error. That is what it's going to be. Okay, so... Of course, I don't know what the photos are going to be. We're going to match the photos to the layout. So our title could be whatever we wanted, really. So I did think better together, but I can't get them off. We have Little Explorer. No. You Amaze Me. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it matches this colour. Okay, that's a possibility. We have some of these, so we could have together, sort of here, or down here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we've got together there. Going to bring in a pink butterfly to accentuate the pink in the layout. We're just looking around, seeing if there's anything to go in our frame at the top. Of course, it could be a photo, but I'm not sure if I want another photo up there. We've got this chipboard. That pink doesn't really match. But we do have this, it says in the moment, so I'm going to put that there. That will come off to add my photo as well. We do have some of these. There's just so much choice. So I'm just chucking things out basically until I find the right thing. We've got, that would fit perfectly, but it doesn't really have any reference or any, what's the word I'm looking for, relevance to the layout. Let's dig a bit deeper in here. Let's dig. Okay, so This floral is gorgeous. That is one canoe too, so that could work for sure. Colours are perfect. And there is also another floral, and that house is beautiful. I'm a bit obsessed with houses at the minute. I am. Can't deny it. Okay, so I think it's going to be this one, but let me check. So that was that way. What do we think? Let's do it. And then can we fit this one in somewhere? For why not? So I could mingle this in with that. Makes it very busy, but okay. I'm going to put that one there as well. And we're not going to need much more at all. They are definitely the focus of this layout. I will go through everything we've got. Just checking on here. We've got a fun definition. I think it'd be quite cool to add a definition sticker in that blue to bring out this dark blue of the Vicky Booting paper. Okay, live with a grateful heart. That would have worked perfectly there. And we could still put this here. Not sure we need to though. We've got a wood version of this as well, which is kind of cool. Again, not sure we need it. And we've got this floral, no. It's just literally a case of pulling something in, no, put it back in, no. And having a play, basically. That's what it's all about. So if you haven't scrapped backwards with us yet, we've got lots of exciting things coming, so do pop over to the Facebook group. Get involved. You could win prizes, you could be a guest designer. So much going on. Super fun. Okay. So we've got this vintage style. I've creased that a bit. I hate it when that happens. Not quite sure what I'm trying to do here. Little camera there. A little modern rainbow there. It's quite a vintagey kind of layout for me. Okay. I think that's it, but let's have a look through our 12x12 stickers to finish this off. So I'm going to stick this wordy sticker here, and that just says, and so the adventure begins. So it's going to be an adventure, explore together kind of layout, and it is very busy and totally not what I expected. Not sure whether I should have added that banner sticker or not. The jury's out. You guys decide. Should I have added that banner sticker? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm not... I think that's going to be it. I don't want to ruin it even more. I really don't. So thank you so much for joining me for Scrap Backwards October. Do check on over to Scrappy Cathy, because she will have awesomeness on her channel today, as she does every day. And excitingly for October, we have our first guest designer. Welcome to Heather. Heather will be doing some awesomeness all month long, like she does with us every month. And she'll have a little guest designer spot, which is super, super fun. And I'm so pleased to have you on board, Heather. Thank you so much to Cathy for everything you do. I appreciate you. And thank you to Christy and today's sketch creator, which is Sandra Lee. I will see you all tomorrow for day 4. Happy scrapping, guys. Bye for now.